This practice is great for the mornings when you want to wake your energy body and your muscles up and start circulating the chi and your blood. So we begin by finding our Wuji stance, and that's just bending your knees slightly with your feet hip distance apart. You tilt your pelvis a little bit under so that your lower back is in a neutral position. You keep your arms out to your side and make sure that there's some space that you can feel the air travel between them and your body. Tuck your chin slightly under and then imagine reaching up from the center of your head to the sky as though a string's pulling you up. So we're just moving into a gentle body shake. And this is a light and subtle bounce from the bottom of your feet. And just feeling the gentle vibration through your body. See how relaxed you can get. See how loose. Again, this is not a jarring practice, but just move your hips, allow your shoulders and any tension to leave your arms, move side to side. Just see where you can get in and release a little more tension. And then on your exhale, you'll want to stop and pause for a moment and see if you can release any built up stagnation or tension all the way down through your feet. And then we're going to do this one more time. And just that nice, gentle bounce, just awakening the body. No stress. Releasing stress. Releasing what no longer needs to be here. And then again, exhaling to pause and see if you can notice an awareness of energy dropping. And our last time, moving which way feels comfortable for you, including the hips, including the shoulders, including the hands. Keep them nice and limp. The more relaxed you are, the more benefit you'll feel when you get to that nice exhale and you stop and let it all go down into the ground. And just seeing what's shifted here, settling in a moment. It's raining here in Hawaii right now as I do this. A nice, gentle pitter-patter. All right, on one foot, you're going to shake out your foot 6 times on either side, keeping the ankle and toes and feet nice and loose as you rotate from the top of your hip to the bottom, to the back. Opening up your energy and then switching the other side, grounding into the earth before you do this, and then 6 times on the other side. So we are opening up the joints, and we're starting with the feet. The extremities are our interface with the outer world. So waking up to the feet and the hands. We're going to be doing that some too. And then just always remembering to feel what's returned. All right, some shoulder shrugs. Great for releasing tension if you hold it here. Just inhale to your ears and then drop entirely. Again, opening up the joints. These are like energy junctions for the body. and we can get in traffic jams here, but we can also clear a lot of energy and get things moving. So bringing your hands up to shoulder level and then dropping them down. Just letting it all go. Inhaling up and dropping down. These are deceptively simple practices, but so essential for circulating blood, chi, life force. Feeling what's happened there. And then going right into your arm swings. You're rotating around your central axis, so you stay nice and steady and aligned, but feeling how the muscles move around your spine, your spinal column, all the way from your lumbar to your cervical. You can feel this in your neck. Your chest is opening in this too. You can feel there's a kind of subtle stretch across your chest as you just stay nice and relaxed. The shoulders as relaxed as possible. Your arms and hands as heavy as you can. And then slowing down. Again, checking in, noticing the energy, noticing if anything's shifted already. Maybe you're starting to feel more warmth, a little more tingly sensations. That's good. So next we're going to open up more joint energy with the ankle roll. So you do this 9 times in either direction on both feet. Switch. Rolling inward. And if you can't do 9, you can always just do 6. Or if you need to balance with something, you can bring a chair in. Switching to the other side. It feels so good to free up the energy in these joints. Feet are such an underlooked part of our fitness routines. Typically, we think of them as purely functional, when in reality, they hold a termination point for all of the acupuncture meridians. And on that note, you are going to just circle. Imagine you're just pressing the undersides of your feet down into warm sand, and you want to cover the surface entirely, the bottoms of your feet, like you're trying to get a footprint in there, and then switch directions. This is a gentle foot massage. It feels really nice to massage all of those acupressure areas underneath the feet. Next, we're going to open up the shins, the knee joints. So as you bend down as though you're sitting in a seat, you're going to exhale. And as you inhale, you're going to push back into those knees with your hands. And it's important as you do both to keep your spine nice and long and in alignment. So exhale and then inhale. And exhale. Nice and straight. And inhale. And exhale, pushing back onto your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And now as you exhale, you're going to hold it. Don't hold your breath though. Just allow your spine and your neck just to relax a little bit. Just breathe. Just heard rolling thunder here in Hawaii. All right. Beautiful. Now we're going to do some hip circles, opening up those hip joints. So arms out to the side, and imagine you are drawing a circle 360 degrees with your hips. You can include your breath. So each breath cycle is a complete rotation. So inhale, and then exhale. Just seeing how smooth this feels to you, or how poppy, how much crunch you've got going on in your hips. So switching to the other direction, just showing you that I'm not going down very far. I'm not bending over 180 degrees. That's about, 45 or a little more deeply. Do what feels good, but be mindful not to bend halfway down. Keep your head above your hips. And we're going to do lift the sky. So you're gathering the chi at your pelvis, and then you turn your hands out at eye level, stretching all the way up, and then back as your eyes go forward. And slowly exhaling down. So inhaling the chi. Once you reach the top, looking forward, and then exhaling all the way down. Slowly. Inhaling the chi, bringing it in, pushing out at chest level, lifting the sky, and releasing. Starting to get some nice chest stretch, arms, engagement, the side of the arms, some lift, and then release. Inhaling the chi, scooping it up, turning those hands out, lifting the sky, and exhaling. Again. This is wonderful for your alignment and posture. So if you sleep funny at night and you're doing this in the morning, good on you. You're really getting into your alignment. So if you're like me and you hold on to shoulder tension, I'd like you to pat your shoulders with either hand, just gently releasing any tension by just a nice tapping. And switch sides. wherever you're feeling any holding. And you can do this for any part of your body where you're experiencing tension, you're starting to experience some stress. The subtle tapping starts to break that up. And I want to make sure that we're not holding on to any tension for this next sequence. Yeah, feels nice. To begin our next sequence, we're going to bring our hands as loose fists up to shoulder level, and then flex and open up your hands. And you're going to flex and release, extend and release. So you're feeling the engagement in your hands as though you're pushing against an imaginary wall. Good. Now, in a similar sequence, you're going to inhale. As you inhale, bring your arm out to the side and then push your hand against that imaginary wall and exhale down. Repeat again. Pushing that wall, feeling that extension of your arm and your hand, and then moving to the other side. Extension and release. Extension and release. Moving into drawing a bow and shooting an arrow, loose fists up to one side as you inhale. And then exhale as you pull a bow back and take aim. Inhale back to your arrow and then exhale all the way down to the other side. Take aim as you inhale and exhale, pull back. Inhale and release. And again, inhale and exhale, stringing the bow. Releasing down. Inhaling and taking aim as though you are looking through your fingers, past them, as you loosely pull that bow back and return. Now we are being really soft, but I'm also showing you here that I've got my back really straight, as though I'm against a wall. So it's this combination of soft and engaged. Stringing the arrow, taking your aim, releasing, and back to center. Good. Just checking in after that. Getting into the Wuji posture, knees bent, pelvis slightly tucked under, arms out to the side, chin pulled back a little bit, reaching up to the sky with the top of your head. Just feeling how the energy is moving for you, where you are. And we're going to move right into the Renmai channel, which is we're going to flex our hands just like we did, looking up to the sky slightly as we go up onto the toes, and then exhale and release. So let's look at this from the side. So extend. So you're extending all the way through the front of your body, just slightly forward, and then exhale and release. Just this slight extension. And this is the Renmai, the sea of yin qi, yin as in feminine, So there is a meridian that runs right through the center of the front of your body that governs all things related to your feminine, reproductive, emotions, heart, etc. And we are engaging this sense of well-being that we can get from being in balance with the Sea of Yin. And opening again with an inhale as you open up and extend through the front of your body, and then relax right back into your center. And then the Dumai. This is the Sea of Yang Qi that we're going to move into. And it's the opposite idea. So press against your back side as though you're pressing against a wall. And you're going back and rolling back onto your heels as you do this. So let's check this out. So pressing back into your heels, the back of your arms, your chin's tucked slightly under, just so that you can sense all the energy channels, that engagement that comes from engaging through your perineum, all the way through the back of your head and up to the top. And inhale again. And then exhale, release. This should really wake you up. Inhale. Extending through your backside. There you are. Checking in. Feeling what has changed here. Just closing your eyes for a moment and sensing into your body. You might feel more movement, more warmth, more aliveness. Just note what you feel. It's a really balancing sequence. And now we're going to take all the qi that we've generated from this practice, inhaling it up and gathering it, and running it down through the top of the head as you exhale down through your center and into the earth. And again, inhaling, gathering the qi, letting it wash over you, shoulders, chest, abdomen, legs, feet. And one more time, inhale. And as you feel this run down through your center, feel the centering quality of this. Exhale into your belly. And resting your hands on your lower abdomen, your arms on your hip bones. Just allow your awareness to drop into your diaphragm as you breathe naturally. Nice centering breaths to ground your practice. Bring your awareness even more inward so you can move from balance and suppleness throughout your day. Thank you for joining me.